Good morning, everyone, and happy Friday. It is early. It's like 6:30. Me and Nick are on our way to St. Pius. Our friend Melissa works at St. Pius, which is Catholic high school, and today's their last day of class, but they have 300 hosts that they need consumed at Mass. So we're going to Mass at St. Pius because there's a bunch of hosts that need to be consumed and we want Jesus. So, but consequently, we're in Atlanta traffic because it's Atlanta and it's the morning and the two don't mix well. I always feel awkward walking around a private school because everyone else is in a uniform and I'm just walking around in my normal clothes. But it's fun because you just stand out a lot. But we're at Choco Latte, get some coffee. You can't go anywhere with Natalie. On our way to Costco, I'm working on a project in the car because I wanted to get out of the house, but I need to get this done, so multitasking. But we're looking at going to see Mad Max later too, so second time should be better because I always like movies better the second time because I can pay attention to not the main plot but some extra stuff, so should be good. I see that Home Depot still has not learned their lesson and they still block off half their parking lot with plants and bushes. Guess they still do what they want. Got some play sand to put into our new basketball goal for the pool. That's fun. We've had the same basketball goal for the pool for a long time. So we're replacing it. We're finally replacing it. I know that they'll come in and cut all of these flowers, but I like the look of some flowers on the side of the road, but, well, they're not really flowers, I guess they're weeds, so they'll come in and cut them. But on my way to drop off a video project I've been working on. So, gonna drop it off, but it's actually finishing up its output right now, which means I've done editing, but the video is finalizing and finishing up. So it's doing that while I'm on my way to drop it off. So hopefully it finishes in time. Look at the train! I'll tell you what, for a Friday afternoon, Chick-fil-A is hopping. It is crazy over there. But I got myself a milkshake, so I'm happy. But my dad called me. He needs me to go give him a ride home. He's dropping his car off at the shop to get worked on. I don't know exactly what's wrong with it, but he's just getting something done. So he needs me to pick him up and bring him over back to the house. So gonna go get him. But I figured I was already on this side of town and I was waiting for him to get over here. So I figured I'd get a milkshake while I was waiting. Good decision. One of the best decisions of my entire life. Now that I got that video done, I feel like I've got like a 3-day weekend now. It's weird sitting around on a Friday afternoon not having anything to do, but I like it. It's a great thing. So, gonna enjoy my sort of 3-day weekend because I have one for once. I can actually relax this weekend. It's a great thing that I never get to do. Working on putting the new goal together for the pool. Filling up with sand. We're ready to go. We have got ourselves a bee in my face. A new basketball goal. Look at that. Fancy. Compared to the last one, it's fancy. It's got like, you can adjust the height on it, and there's even a pole missing, so we can make it another 3 feet taller.
That's tall enough, dude.
Yeah, this is tall, but if we wanted it taller, we could have it. But it's got 100 pounds of sand in the base. Here's the other pole. You can add that much height to it, but 100 pounds of sand in the base, so if this thing falls in the pool,
somebody's in trouble.
We're gonna have a big problem getting it out. On my way to another meeting. I am meeting with Father Jack. I have a possible work with him for the summer, so gonna go over some of that, get details. But I'm very surprised. I just went to, well, we got movie tickets at Costco while we were there because you can get 2 gold passes for AMC for 16 bucks, which that's quite the deal because the ticket's usually like $11 to $12 if you're paying full price for an adult ticket. It's easier if you do matinee because it's like 7 bucks, which I tend to do because you save a lot of money. But like a nighttime ticket is pretty expensive, so getting them for 16 bucks, that's saving almost $8 total, which is quite the deal. So we got the gold passes at Costco and I brought them to the theater. I was afraid that the show was gonna sell out, which my dad was like, oh, it's a holiday weekend, it shouldn't be too bad, but I wanted to make sure, so I went up there early. And it was almost sold out by the time I got there. There were barely any seats left. We got 2 seats in a good spot. I don't like when I'm in a bad spot in the theater because it just ruins the movie for me, so I'm glad that we got tickets early because it's gonna work out well. And I never expected, well, I guessed that the movie might sell out, but I never thought it actually would. Enchiladas. We're at Mikasa. Here at the movie theater, gonna see Mad Max again. I'm excited. I kept meaning to show you guys these chairs.
I'm Maria Menounos.
But they
I'll see you next
awesome.
time on First Look.
Only way to watch a movie.
Literally in a recliner.
Was as long as the
Yep, Hattie's back to normal.
How anybody wants to take off.
Alright, like I said earlier, I love seeing movies multiple times in theaters. It just, you see something new every single time. If you've never seen, well, I'm sure all of you have seen a movie multiple times, but if you've never seen a movie multiple times while it's in theaters, if you like a movie a lot, I would recommend you go see it again. I think it's worth the money. Especially if you do like a matinee like I was talking about earlier, it's a lot cheaper. So, like for instance, The Hobbit, which is my my background on my desktop, I saw that 4 times in theaters. One, because Lord of the Rings is like my all-time favorite movie series, so it was the last Middle-earth movie that we know of. I think there's going to be another one. But it was the last one, so I just had to see it. I just kept going to it. I couldn't stop. It was so great. But, well, it wasn't that good compared to Lord of the Rings, because it was The Hobbit, and The Hobbit's not as good. But you get my point. It's just different. Seeing it, each time you see it is different. So I would recommend it. Mad Max was definitely good the second time in theaters. I probably wouldn't see it a third time, but a second time was plenty. Noticed a lot of new things. They fast forward some. George Miller has this weird thing. The director is George Miller. He has this weird thing where he fast forwards almost every scene. It's very weird, and I noticed it a lot more in this. You notice it a lot more in the originals, but I noticed it more in this version. So, anyway, movie talk for today done. So, I am going to head to bed soon because I am really tired from waking up early. But I'm going golfing tomorrow, so it should be fun. I don't want to do the same thing I did last time with the GoPros, so I'll figure out something new to do with the camera. We'll see what I figure out. But see you guys tomorrow. So long for now.